Video marketing is one of the hottest ways to either start selling online for the first time or to supercharge your current profits by giving prospects and clients something to look at. Ever since YouTube, there has been an explosion of videos appearing online. Vidler, Veo, Rever, MetaCafe. These sites wouldn't be popping up for no reason. The market for video sharing sites is increasing every day. What does this mean for us? This means that there is a demand for this thing. We, as marketers, just supply these to them and voila, you start your first business online or add a new profit stream to your existing one. Most people who are interested in internet marketing come in with no prior experience, so what you're about to hear might make some pieces fall into place. Marketing in general is composed of two things: a demand and a supply. The people we want to buy from us demand the information. We just have to find ways to supply it. A lot of people make the mistake of trying to tap into a market that doesn't exist. It's far easier making money from a proven market that has buyers instead of creating a new market. By adding the video element into the equation, new possibilities pop up. The video itself could be what you supply. The video could be a funnel that directs more prospects to what you supply. Video services could be what you supply. The possibilities are endless. There are so many things that you can get out of a video that just isn't possible in a page of copy or an image. Internet marketing direct response experts say that it takes about 7 seconds, on average, to capture someone's attention before their attention drifts and they leave your site. This has traditionally been done by a massive, bold, red headline which extended down, ending with an add to cart or buy now button at the bottom. Let's be honest. Who actually reads all that anyway? You know just as well as I do that we prefer to scroll down to the very bottom to see how much the actual thing costs, whatever it may be. There has been an increasing trend where marketers are replacing that long copy simply with a video and link or a form they have to fill in for more information. It's faster, more effective, and frankly, it's more fun as well. There are also 5 reasons as to why videos are so successful. They might seem obvious at first, but just stop and think about them. Number 1, people tend to share videos around. Number 2, videos can demonstrate and prove things to people. Number 3, videos can convey emotion better than words can. Number 4, you can involve your target audience in videos. Number 5, videos are more memorable. Each of these 5 points will be explained in greater detail later. Just keep them in mind as you're going through this course. With every marketing method, there is a weakness. It's good to be aware of these. No matter how good video marketing might initially sound to you, it might not necessarily be right for your business. Here are the top 3 advantages and disadvantages of video marketing. Disadvantages. Number 1, letting the video load. Some people are impatient or on a slow internet connection. Also, if you have a particularly long video, this might frustrate viewers and have them leaving your site before the video loads completely. Number 2, making the video itself. Just like writing copy, shooting, making, or editing a video is a laborious process and can take a long time to get it just right. Uploading it can also be a nightmare, as well as getting it to appear the way you want it to appear. Number 3, viewing problems. Trying to get the video showing in different browsers can be a pain in the back, especially if you have no knowledge of programming. If you want your video done in Flash, this is another hurdle that has to be overcome. But don't worry, I will tell you how to avoid these problems and show you some handy video players and support teams that help you with this later. Advantages. Number 1, connecting with market on personal level. It is commonly agreed that you purchase with emotion and justify with logic. In other words, The only reason you purchased something is because you felt a specific emotion that made you want to buy it in the first place. I will show you how to tap into this human trait time and time again to form a relationship with your audience. Number 2, search engines love videos. This isn't well understood. It is safe to say that, in general, videos do tend to get ranked higher than regular pages with written text and images. It could be the fact that the quality of content provided might be higher in a video. I will also show you how to use free keyword tools to find keywords that you could easily rank for if you made a video about it. We'll also show you how to optimize for that keyword in the video itself. Number 3, they can go viral. Videos have a viral quality, meaning that they can spread and grow faster and faster just without you having to even actively promote them. Think about the free hugs type video. There is a particular trait about that video that makes people talk about it, and we'll go through the different traits that you can use in your videos to make it go viral. In this video, you're going to learn about some strategies that you can implement straight away if you choose to. Many businesses and successful online ventures started off with something similar, and I'll be using examples throughout this course to prove to you that these techniques work. Strategy number 1, demonstration. This is one of the easiest ways to utilize videos to start an online business or to market something. Videos allow you to shoot a continuous capture of something happening. On a linear scale, you would probably rank written instructions as toward the lower end of the scale. Let's take something that is pretty difficult to explain as an example, like origami. If you've ever tried to make a paper crane, one of the most basic forms of the traditional Japanese art of paper folding, then you would have realized that it takes a lot more than a set of instructions to actually master this technique. It's important to realize that everyone has different ways of learning. Some people might actually learn well by reading instructions. Some people follow images better. However, it's safe to say that for the majority of people, if they had someone demonstrating that activity in front of them, they would definitely learn that activity a lot faster. So you have an idea of how people use this every day. It's safe to say that for any interest or hobby you have, there are people out there who are demonstrating it. You only have to go as far as YouTube or even Google to find videos demonstrating what you want to know how to do. A more specific site is ehow.com. How do I questions are one of the most frequently asked questions online. More often than not, when you're surfing the web, you're bound to find an eHow video lurking around. This site is particularly successful because it is mainly user-controlled. Anyone can be an expert and submit an article or a video demonstrating how to do something. And that's where the beauty of video lies. By physically demonstrating something, you're doing a number of things that are going to help you build your online business. Number 1, you're proving that you're not a theoretical expert, but someone who has been through the trenches, making whatever you say more believable. Number 2, you give yourself more credibility, and people who watch your video can put a face and a voice to a name, making you more trustworthy. Someone who does this very well is Salman Khan of KhanAcademy.org. Khan quit his well-paying corporate job to focus on creating videos that explain different concepts that are difficult to understand in school. From biology to economics, elementary math to complex calculus, Khan is loved by tens of thousands around the world for his simple take on concepts that a lot of students struggle to understand in a class environment. Use camstudio.org. If you visit camstudio.org, you can download free screen capture software called Cam Studio. This works exactly the same as Camtasia, but only has the necessary functions to make a video. If there's something that people are having trouble with online, perhaps some coding or programming, or the installation of something, you can demonstrate it on Cam Studio and put it up on a forum, upload it to YouTube or your own website. Alternatively, you can use any everyday digital camera to also show the world how to do something. The only downside to this is that people will see your face, and if you're uncomfortable with that, then this might not be the best option for you. Make a whole new product. Something to realize in internet marketing is that most of the information out there isn't new. A lot of stuff that you purchase can be found online for free. Something that you might pay a lot for might be worth a little the next day. It's all to do with the perception of the product itself and how you market it. This simply involves repackaging something you already have into something that suits other people. This isn't plagiarism because plagiarism involves the blatant replication of something someone else owns and passing it off as your own. What you can do essentially is purchase an ebook you've been meaning to buy to solve a problem that you have, read it, understand it, digest it, then create a video series on it. This video series can then be sold as an individual product on its own at a place like clickbank.com. If that particular niche is particularly information hungry, it could turn out to be a very lucrative course. Even if something isn't demonstratable, it can be as simple as you talking in the background while going through some PowerPoint slides or using mind map software to explain a particular concept as you're going along. Outsource video production. As a marketer, you don't actually have to be an expert in anything. Your job is to identify profitable niches, then find ways that you can make a profit from that niche. Millions of dollars have been made by people who put two and two together. They knew that there was a demand for a particular problem. They knew someone who was an expert in that field, supply. They outsourced the hard part, video creation or demonstration, to them for a cut of half the profits. Everybody wins. Now that is the essence of marketing combined with the power of video. Strategy number 2, emotion. If you missed it in the introduction, I'll repeat it again here. People purchase with emotion and justify with logic. This is an unshakable law of sales and marketing. No matter what you buy, there is a certain human need or want associated with it that makes you want to buy it. Sometimes it isn't obvious. If you're talking about breakfast cereal, it might be a habit to buy it for you, in which case it isn't very emotional. But think about it this way. How would you feel one morning if you didn't have that cereal to eat? What if it was your favorite cereal? What about if it was your children's favorite cereal? What sorts of emotions are associated with those sorts of thoughts? It's only when you stop and think about it that you realize how big a deal it actually is. On a grander scale, it might be something like a Maserati. Any revhead who knew a thing or two about cars would know how hard it is to actually see a Maserati, let alone drive one. What emotions are associated with owning a car like a Maserati? It's also important to note that the emotion of avoiding something, fear, is a lot stronger than the emotion of gaining something, pleasure. The negative emotion is the stronger motivator, and this is something you should keep in mind if you wish to make money in the internet marketing industry. How does this relate to video marketing? Videos provide a medium through which the strongest of emotions can be incited, causing a rush of visitors to your site. These visitors can be subscribers, they can be buyers, they can be whatever you wish, depending on how you make them feel. Even this video that you're watching is making you feel a certain way right now. What are some examples of videos that use emotion that have generated a lot of visitors? Examples. Number 1. Feel good. Think of the Free Hugs video by Juan Mann in Sydney, Australia. He started a global phenomenon promoting peace and goodwill with a simple act and a simple camera. People are too busy these days, so if they get an opportunity to stop and smell the roses, they'd be reminded of the beauty of life. It's videos like these that do the job. Number 2, hype. Think of all the big-name internet marketers who use video to create raving customers who can't wait to get their hands on whatever they own. Frank Kern and John Reese do this particularly well. The emotion that this targets is the same emotion you get during Christmas shopping, and you found out there's only 10 more left of a particular gift you wanted to buy. Number 3, boredom. Think of Natalie Tran on YouTube and her channel, Community Channel. She vlogs about everyday life and alleviates boredom by picking up on the little things in life and turning them into something funny. Again, she is good at what she does, earning a nice amount in advertising commissions from videos on her channel. She is still a student in higher education, so this income supplements her lifestyle well. Now, let us see how you can monetize the emotion strategy. Number 1, start vlogging. This is probably the easiest option in terms of technicality, but not one that's chosen often because it involves showing your face to the world. The appeal of internet marketing lies in the belief that you don't have to do a lot of marketing to make something well, when that is far from true. It's a shame that most people still don't know what marketing means, even when they consider themselves internet marketers. They identify a demand for something and supply whatever it is to that audience. Simple as that. Naturally, there is going to be competition, so you have to stand out. One of the best ways to stand out is to form a relationship with your customers online. This can be done by simply writing about yourself and blogging regularly, but imagine if you made a simple, short, 1-minute video about yourself and who you were. Which would you prefer, watching the video or reading an "About Me"? This sort of trust takes time to earn, and this is a proven way to accelerate that consolidation of trust. People engage with people. They don't engage with websites. Show your face and your audience will come to trust you over other people. This will take time to turn into money, but you will have something there that most marketers crave for: traffic. Number 2, let's get personal. This is really a continuation of the previous suggestion, but it works well. If your site is particularly focused on one aspect, like business or blogging, throwing in the occasional video about something else tends to bring in more visitors. It shows you are human and enjoy going off topic from time to time, and it's a bit of relief from all the meaty stuff. To really take this technique to the next level, you can throw in the occasional personal vlog about yourself. Talking about something like a failure you had recently and relating it back to the topic of your website will bring in droves of visitors. That's how you combine personality with professionalism. Number 3, read between the lines. This last tip doesn't actually involve making videos. One of the best parts about YouTube is being able to comment on a video. It allows users to voice their opinions about something. If you want to conduct some effective market research, just go to YouTube and look up videos that deal with your niche. Look at the other videos that other people might have posted up and scroll down to the bottom to read the responses. Have a general scan of the comments and look for anything that might jump out at you. Look for emotions like fear, desperation, anger, frustration, and see if this is something you can incorporate into your market strategy. There's a big chunk of your market research done right there. One of the greatest things about video marketing is that search engines, like Google, love them. In general, they prefer them to written content simply because their users, i.e. you, would also prefer to watch videos over read an article. As such, they rank higher for certain keywords. This video will go through the steps required for you to rank higher in Google for keywords, and will also feature some basic information on how to choose a more profitable keyword with Google's external keyword tool. Visit adwords.google.com/select/keyword tool external. At the time that this video was made, Google was in the process of upgrading their current keyword tool. To keep things consistent, we'll also be using the old version of their keyword tool, purely because it's been used for more than 10 years for keyword research and is more reliable for that reason. If you see the new version of the keyword tool, click the previous interface link at the top right corner of this page. For keyword queries, you'll be typing your keywords into this box here. Now, if you've been learning anything about keyword research, you'll know that it's an area that has many conflicting theories. Some people say you should look at the number of pages there are in Google in quotes. Then you dig a bit deeper and you get some conflicting results as to what's the ideal number of results in quotes. I'm going to be suggesting another theory that I use personally to get my pages ranked in Google. I only do things that make sense to me, and hopefully you'll use this method too because it makes sense to you, not because I told you to follow it. Before you do that, you obviously want to know whether, number one, your keyword is profitable or not, i.e., can you expect to make money from that keyword, and two, whether there is a market for that keyword, i.e., are there enough people actually searching for that keyword. First thing you do is type in your keyword. You should see three things appear in columns next to the suggested keywords that appear: advertiser competition, local search volume most recent month, and global monthly search volume. This part is crucial. There's a column next to the global monthly search volume. In small font it says match type. Underneath there's this drop-down menu that says, well, currently broad. Click on the down arrow and select exact. Broad refers to that keyword but with each individual keyword in no particular order. Exact refers to that keyword with all the individual keywords in that order. For example, HP mini laptops. You will see a few things change here. Firstly, the keywords will now have square brackets around them. Secondly, the global monthly search volume should have decreased. The sweet spot for this number is 3,000. Any more and some other internet marketer would have probably already found it. Any less and there wouldn't be enough visitors to convert. Above this, you should see a Choose Columns to Display window. If you click the drop-down menu, you can get rid of local search volume if you wish, since you're more interested in visitors from all around the world. The more important thing is to bring up the Show Estimated Average CPC. This is the estimated dollar value that PPC competitors are paying to get their ad to show in Google. In general, if the PPC advertisers are paying at least 50 cents a click, you would think that they're onto something. Get a keyword with at least 3,000 in exact searches and 50 cents in estimated average CPC, and as far as basic keyword research is concerned, you're done. Now, let's move on to the ranking side of things. With our selected profitable keyword, let's go to Google to see just how easy it's going to be to rank for this keyword. Enter the keyword into Google as it is. No need for entering it in quotes. We're interested in seeing what normal, everyday people see, not what internet marketers see. No matter how many competing pages there are, the most important thing that decides how easy it will be for us to rank for a particular keyword is the page rank for the websites that are on the first pages of Google. Now, you can either do this the hard way by going to each individual site and using your trusty Google toolbar, checking out the page rank of every single individual site, or you can download a plugin or add-on that does it for you automatically on Google's search page. A handy plugin you can use is KeywordSpy.com's free plugin for Internet Explorer and Mozilla Firefox. For any given keyword, this plugin will bring the most important information you'll need to get ranked on that page, such as page rank, most recent cache date. The more recent it is, the more often that site is being crawled by Google, number of backlinks, etc. After you install this plugin, your normal search results will look like these. PageRank and Alexa ranking will be displayed immediately, and to get other details, you just have to click on the question mark link. The most important thing is the page rank. The higher the page rank is, the more relevant and authoritative that page is, and the harder it is to rank above it in general. If Google's first page of your keyword brings up a list of websites that have page ranks of 0s and 1s, you're in profit heaven, assuming that your keyword satisfies the other requirements as well. Even if it's 2s and 3s, that's pretty good as well. With some reasonable efforts, you should be able to rank above them. Remember, it's an estimated average CPC of at least 50 cents, at least 3,000 exact global searches, and low page ranks that are best. Follow these guidelines to drastically increase your chances of making money online. Getting ranked in search engines, particularly Google, is devilishly simple with videos. Even if you've never uploaded a video to YouTube before, this step-by-step video will help you get your first video up and live with maximum SEO ranking potential. Simultaneously, this technique also increases your chances of getting your video ranked higher in YouTube's internal searches as well. It is not clear whether this technique works for other video uploading sites like vidler.com or veo.com, but as long as the fields that you fill in are the same, chances are they will. First of all, let's go to Google. As an example, let's look up how to get rid of flabby arms. This is a niche with a lot of potential, especially for women who tend to accumulate fat around their upper arms. If you look at the fourth entry in Google, you will see some Google suggestions for videos for how to get rid of flabby arms, with some videos that show up there. The videos that appear here aren't regulated by normal SEO rules. They're only a couple of suggestions by Google. What we're looking to do is to use videos in YouTube and combine them with a hosted SEO blog using WordPress, for example, to get ranked. Let's click on the first video on the left. Here's a few things you should notice. Number 1, the title. Exercise to get rid of flabby arms. Although it's not exactly the same as how to get rid of flabby arms, it's got to get rid of flabby arms in it, which might have influenced Google's decision to choose it to appear for the keyword. Number 2, the tags. How to get rid of flabby arms appears as a tag in YouTube. This definitely explains why this video was chosen by Google. It's also the video that comes up first when you search for that same keyword in YouTube. Number 3, the relevance. This might seem obvious, but the video itself is about how to get rid of flabby arms. YouTube is user-controlled. If you try to cheat the system by uploading a video that isn't relevant, users will give a negative vote and low rating. Chances are YouTube will catch on to you, and you might even be banned from the network. YouTube is already facing problems from spammers who upload videos which aren't relevant. There is a myth that Google is already working on a voice recognition system which will give subtitles for the videos and will also use the technology for measuring the relevance of the video. If this is true, that's great news for you and really bad news for spammers. Number 4, the description. Something else that the person who uploaded this video didn't take advantage of was including the keyword in the description of the video. This is another field that increases the relevance of your video. In this video, I will take you by the hand and guide you through the process of uploading your first video on YouTube and getting it ranked on Google. Visit youtube.com and log in. Click on Upload up here in the blue font at the top. Now click the Upload Video button and select the file that you want to upload from your PC. Depending on how big the video is, this might take some time. As the video is uploading, you should put the keyword into the title, as a tag, and in the description. It also wouldn't hurt to put your link in the description as well. A search engine optimization tactic that many marketers ignore is renaming your video file with the target keywords before uploading. This will increase the relevance of your video and will help you get higher rankings in the search results. Once this is done, that's your video uploaded. Simple as that. Now I'll tell you how to take your video and combine it with another SEO supercharged tool. I'm talking about none other than the WordPress blogging platform. If your blog is aged at least 1 year and has authority in a certain field, Having a page with a YouTube video embedded into it will help your YouTube video get ranked in the search engine results pages within 24 to 48 hours. I'm not kidding. You will know when you try this method yourself. It's better if you use a WordPress blog that's hosted on your own domain over a blog hosted on WordPress.com. Follow the next few steps to quickly increase your chances of getting your video ranked in Google through your WordPress blog hosted on your own domain. Number 1. Go to your WordPress blog. Before you add a new post, there's something you have to do to increase the chance that Google crawls your individual post. Go to Settings. Under Permalinks, change the post label to /% postname %/, then click Save Changes. Number 2. Now, go to Add a New Post. When you type in a title with your keyword in it, after a moment, a permalink with the exact title, except with each word separated by hyphens, should appear below it. This sort of title is best to get your post ranked. Number 3. Visit your YouTube video and click on the Embed button. Select the size and copy the embed code. Now, in the HTML editor of WordPress, paste the embed code. Number 4. Feel free to write a few lines about the video or the topic itself. Having just the video in this post makes it stick out like a sore thumb. Also, having both text and a video for the spiders to crawl will get a tick of approval from Google. Variety and variation will get you ranked faster. Number 5. Next, go to WordPress.org and search for the all-in-one SEO plugin for WordPress. This is a handy, free plugin that will also help get you ranked in Google faster. Number 6. Write or copy-paste your title of the post from above and write a short entry that will appear in Google's rankings for that keyword. Write your keywords in the field at the bottom as well. Publish your post and submit your post's URL to a few social bookmarking sites. Your YouTube will get ranked in Google search within no time, and you will start receiving traffic to your video. Do not underestimate the power of this method. It has worked every time for me, and I am sure that it will work for a very long time to come. I recommend that you take a look at the PDF file that I have included along with this module, which shows you some proof that this method has worked for me. If you are creating a video that is not a part of your information product, then you would want to get the maximum exposure for your videos as possible. After you manually upload your video to YouTube, there are a lot of things you can do to multiply your video views. Though YouTube has the lion's share of video on the internet, you shouldn't ignore other video hosting sites. But manually uploading to each of these sites can be time-consuming and not worth the effort. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to some video distribution services and techniques that I personally use to multiply my video marketing efforts. Number 1. HeySpread. HeySpread.com is a great service which distributes your video to 11 different video sharing sites. Like most of the other distribution services, HeySpread is not a monthly membership service. You only pay for the volume of usage, and each upload costs only 5 cents. First, you have to sign up on their website and deposit money through PayPal to get submission credits. Each submission credit costs 5 cents, and you will be charged only when the video is successfully uploaded. Second, you have to enter your login and password for all the 11 different sites here. It will immediately check, and only when the details are right, it will be saved. This is a great feature in my opinion because other video distribution services do not check the login and password in real time and then later produce a report which indicates the video submission failed due to incorrect login or password. To distribute your videos, you can either upload your own video from your computer, give the URL of an existing video on your server, or give the URL of your YouTube video. I do not recommend uploading to YouTube via HeySpread. This is because the file name of the video is modified into some random characters when uploading, and this is not good for your SEO. The best strategy is to upload your video to YouTube manually and then use HeySpread to distribute it to all the remaining 10 video sharing sites. There is another great service provided by HeySpread called uClone. This saves you a lot of time if you are uploading a bunch of videos at the same time. Say, for example, you have 25 videos. First, upload them all to your YouTube account. Then, enter the login details of all the video sharing sites, including YouTube, in your HeySpread account. Click uClone, and HeySpread will tell you how many credits you need for the entire process. If you have enough submission credits, go ahead. All the videos in your YouTube account will be cloned to accounts in the 10 other video sharing sites, including the title, description, and keywords. Considering the cost and time involved, this service is of huge value, even if you get only a fraction of the views to your videos relative to your YouTube videos. Another great video distribution service that I've been using for the past year is TrafficGeyser.com. This service is quite costly, but if you are ready to create and upload a lot of videos, you can get a very good return on your investment. The basic plan of Traffic Geyser costs $97 per month and provides you with 3,500 submission credits per month. Unlike HeySpread, Traffic Geyser allows you to have multiple login profiles. This is especially useful if you are working simultaneously in different niches. You can submit your videos in 22 different video sharing sites in one shot, and they also have automation tools for submitting your content to social bookmarking sites and article directories. One of the reasons that I love Traffic Geyser so much is their video rewriting service, referred to as multiple timed submissions. When you choose multiple timed submissions as 4 while submitting the video, Traffic Geyser will submit the same video in 4 different video formats, like MP4, AVI, MOV, and WMV, and the video sharing sites will think that each video is a unique one. You can give different titles, descriptions, and keywords for each of these videos so that it reaches a wide spectrum of people. You have to be careful only to give relevant titles, or else YouTube users will flag your video, and when it receives enough flags, you may even risk losing your account. Now, let's do a little bit of math here. Imagine that you have 10 different videos. With Traffic Geyser, you can submit them to 22 different video sites. So in the end, you would have submitted 220 videos. Now, when you apply multiple timed submissions, it is multiplied by 4, and in the end, you would have submitted 880 videos. Now, even if you get only one visitor to your website on average from each of these videos, then that's 880 unique visitors. If your conversion ratio is just 1%, then you will end up with at least 8 sales from these original 10 videos that you created. Now that's definitely more cost-effective than other traffic methods such as PPC or banner advertising, and these videos are your digital assets. It will keep generating views and traffic for a very long time to come. In the previous video, I told you that Traffic Geyser can submit your same video in 4 different formats, and the video sharing sites will consider each video as a unique one. I call this video rewriting. Just like article rewriting, we can reach a wide spectrum of users with the same content. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can rewrite videos without the help of Traffic Geyser. Most of the internet marketers have Camtasia Studio software installed. If you don't have Camtasia, you can use Windows Movie Maker, which has similar capabilities. In this video, I will demonstrate using Camtasia. Open Camtasia and import your original video into it. Create a new title clip with the URL of your website or some generic words like "Thank you for watching my video," which would be appropriate to add at the end of the video. Drag the original source video and the title clip into the timeline. Now insert a transition of your choice between these two. Now, publish the video. The length of this video will be a little more than the original one, and the file size will also differ. This makes it a unique video in the eyes of YouTube and other video hosting sites. If you want one more unique video, replace it again with another transition and publish it. There are nearly 30 transitions available here. A word of warning: do not create multiple versions of spammy-looking, useless videos which only do the job of promoting your URL. You can easily get banned from YouTube and other sites if you do that. Use this method only for really content-rich videos, and you will be rewarded well. In this video, I will show you how to create videos just like the one you are watching now. Such videos can be used for promotion of affiliate products, or for creating an information product like this one. Even if you are comfortable in front of a camera, sometimes videos like these are more effective. I have divided the entire process into 6 steps. Step 1. Script writing. Create a script for the audio that you will be using in the video. For example, if you are creating a video about how to earn money by baking cakes at home, write down the content as if you are writing an article. As you write the article, collect relevant images from stock photo sites or from your digital camera. Step 2. Create PowerPoint slides. Create a PowerPoint presentation using Microsoft Office. This presentation should contain the points in the article and relevant images. Add animations to the text. When people see animated videos, their attention span gets refreshed whenever they see moving objects, and hence, videos with animations can be more engaging than the ones with just the audio and static text. Step 3. Create audio. Convert the script you create in Step 1 into audio. If you have a good voice, you can do this yourself, or you can outsource this process like I do. You can find many voiceover professionals for hire at www.voices.com. Step 4. Time the PowerPoint. Once the audio recording is over, open the file in a media player. It is a good idea to leave a 10-second silent gap in the audio file before the voice starts. This 10-second gap will give you the time to open the PowerPoint presentation and keep everything ready. Open your PowerPoint file. Go to Slideshow and click on Rehearse Timings. As the audio is being played, click the right arrow in your keyboard to proceed with the slides and animations in the PowerPoint presentation. The animations and slides should synchronize with the audio that is playing on the background. If you find it difficult to remember the points where you have to click next, you can take a printout of the script and mark the places where you have to click next in the PowerPoint slide. As the audio is playing, you can follow the words in the printed script and move along the PowerPoint slides accordingly. After the audio stops playing, leave a 3 to 4 second gap and then finish the presentation. A pop-up window will ask whether you want to keep these timings. Click Yes and save the file. Step 5. Create raw video. Now you have to convert this timed PowerPoint presentation file into a video file. For this, I use a software called Moya PPT to Video Converter. This software costs $40, and in my opinion, it is worth it, because if you try to screen capture the animations with a screen recording software, the animations will not be as smooth as it could be. I have tried several softwares, and this one works best for me. Choose DivX format with the video quality as custom. Go to Profile Settings and update it with the following details. With my trials and errors, I have found that this configuration works best for internet videos. The video quality will be high and the file size would be low. Video codec XVID. Bitrate 2500. Size 640 by 480. Frame rate 29.97. Audio sample rate 44.1 kHz. Click Add and select your PowerPoint file. Select the destination folder for the output video file and click Start. It will take 5 to 10 minutes or longer depending on the speed of your PC. Now your video with smooth animations is ready. But this video does not have the voice yet. Step 6. Final video creation. Open Camtasia Studio or any other similar software. Import the audio file and the video file into it. Drag both of them into the timeline. Click Play. you will notice that the audio and video will not synchronize with each other. You can correct this by dragging the audio timeline to the left or to the right. Usually, you will get it right in 3 to 4 attempts. There will be a few seconds of video without audio in the beginning because you would have started your presentation before the audio began playing. Select the video part which is without the audio and click on Cut Selection. Repeat the procedure for the end of the video also. Once it is done, click Produce Video As and export your video in MP4 format. MP4 is my preferred format because it is accepted in almost all the video sharing sites and is usually lightweight compared to AVI or MOV. If you want to watermark your videos, you can do so in Camtasia, or you can include your URL in the presentation file like I have done in this video. I hope your head is spinning with new ideas and possibilities. Try this method of video creation and let me know what you think about it. If you have any questions, email me.
In this video, I will teach you everything I know about voiceovers. In the previous videos I used a real voice which was recorded by a professional voice talent from voices.com. In this video, the voice you are hearing right now is an automatic voice. You can see that it is not so bad when it is combined with a video with animations. You can use automated voice when you cannot spend on voice talent and your accent is not very good. Some of the top text-to-speech services are iSpeech.org, Ivona text-to-speech engine, nextup.com, Natural Reader 9. If you choose to go for professional voice talent, visit voices.com. You can find thousands of freelancers in that website. Many of these freelancers work for television and radio projects and have professional recording equipment. Initially you may notice that they charge very high, but after some negotiations you can arrive on a price which you are comfortable with. Here are some tips for negotiating with them. If you are about to create a lot of videos, explain that fact to them and they will be tempted to reduce the price for you in return for continuous orders. These professionals usually work on special effects such as fade in and fade out audio and use high-tech softwares for mixing the audio. Explain it to them that you don't need such extra features and ask them to reduce the price. They are usually perfect in their work and the recording will not contain any stammering or hiccups. If you like the voice of a particular professional and if you can't afford the rate he is quoting, last chance, you can tell him that occasional errors in the